Hello, baking enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of sponge cakes. This light, airy, and versatile dessert is a classic for a reason. But achieving that perfect sponge can sometimes feel a bit elusive. Don't worry, with these easy tips, you'll be baking perfect sponge cakes in no time. First, let's talk about ingredients. The key to a good sponge is fresh, high-quality ingredients. You'll need eggs, sugar, flour, and a touch of flavor, like vanilla extract. Make sure your eggs are at room temperature. This helps them incorporate air more easily, which is crucial for the sponge's light texture. Also, measure your ingredients carefully. Baking is a science, and precision matters. Next, the beating process. This is where the magic happens. You'll need to beat your eggs and sugar until they're pale, thick, and have doubled or tripled in volume. This can take several minutes, so be patient. This process incorporates air into the batter, creating the characteristic lightness of a sponge cake. You can do this with an electric mixer or a whisk, but an electric mixer will make the job much easier and quicker. Once the eggs are properly beaten, gently fold in the flour. Be careful not to overmix, as this can deflate the batter. Use a spatula and fold the flour in gradually, just until it's combined. This helps to retain the air you've worked so hard to incorporate. Baking is the next important step. Preheat your oven to the correct temperature. A slightly lower temperature is generally better for sponge cakes. Grease and flour your cake pan to prevent sticking. Pour the batter into the prepared pan, and bake until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Avoid opening the oven door during baking, as this can cause the cake to collapse. The baking time will vary depending on your oven and the size of your cake, so keep an eye on it. Once the cake is baked, let it cool in the pan for a few minutes before inverting it onto a wire rack to cool completely. This prevents the cake from becoming soggy. And there you have it, a perfect sponge cake. Now, let's talk about some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. One common mistake is overmixing the batter. This develops the gluten in the flour, resulting in a tough cake. Another mistake is using cold eggs. This will prevent the eggs from incorporating air properly, resulting in a dense cake. Underbaking is another issue. An underbaked cake will collapse. And finally, opening the oven door too early can cause the cake to sink. To summarize, here are the key tips for baking a perfect sponge cake. Use fresh, high-quality ingredients. Beat your eggs and sugar until pale and thick, gently fold in the flour. Preheat your oven and bake at the correct temperature, and let the cake cool completely. With these tips, you'll be baking delicious sponge cakes in no time. Happy baking!